Saw the PM emerge this afternoon, Paul Murray. He has accepted responsibility for the campaign. He said, yes, voters are disillusioned with the major parties, including his own, and he did acknowledge that they've got to rebuild trust on the health issue. What did you make of those comments this afternoon?
I'm glad he made them, but way too little, way too late. And what does I accept responsibility mean? Unless it means somebody's going to lose their job, they drop a policy or he resigns, it means nothing. And in terms of the disaffection and minor parties, he was the first Prime Minister in living memory to actually take out ads naming minor party candidates not to vote for, so he can't pretend that this was something that was subterranean. He was calling it out in the run home. Yes, fine, but again, way too late. And also, can I just jump on a spin that has come? Firstly, Turnbull said it, and a lot of his media acolytes are starting to mention it, about the fertile ground that meant that people were able to hook in on the Medicare scare. That is a direct reference to the 2014 budget and the $6 co-payment. Now, can we just be really clear? If the $6 co-payment was so powerful that somehow he could survive the change of a Prime Minister, apparently the 2014 budget was so powerful that it forced Malcolm Turnbull to call a double dissolution. Apparently it was so powerful that it meant we had an 8-week campaign. Apparently it was so powerful that they didn't take out any television ads countering the ones from Bob Hawke. And it was so powerful that it wasn't until the final week of the campaign that they decided to go against Medicare. That's bullshit.
Well, I think there is something in it. When he says when he says fertile ground, he didn't. Right. Yeah, he didn't mention the co-payment, but there are obviously differences between the government and Labor.
That's what he means. Come on.
Freezing. Well, I would have thought freezing the GP rebate for another 6 years, not spending as much on hospitals. The X-rays and other bulk billing incentives, pathology incentives, etc. They're the actual differences in this election. I'm not sure anyone suggested he's talking about the co-payment that was buried some time ago. But
all right, let's reconvene in 2 days' time after. Let's reconvene in a couple of days' time after Peter Hartcher, Nikki Savva all get their little dog whistle orders. I guarantee the difficulties of the 2014 budget will be the reason. Again, did that budget call a double D? Did that budget not respond in ads the way that...
Yeah, but hang on, Paul. I mean, you're
saying
these Turnbull acolytes, as you've put it, are getting spun something. There's no evidence of that.
Wait and see. I'll see you in 2 days' time.
Oh, God forbid.
So you reckon this is deliberately aimed? This is deliberately aimed at stitching up Tony Abbott once again. This is what it's all about.
Well, no, they were so knocked by the result that they've had to find the narrative that explains the result that doesn't actually aim in on the fault of the leader or the campaign that he chose to run. Instead, he stands up today and says, I accept responsibility, but does... No, well, hang on, no, he's not. He said, I accept responsibility, but didn't name a single policy that they got wrong or a single strategic decision that they made wrong. Nothing. Nothing.
OK, can I just say two things here? Sorry to interrupt you, Janine, but looking at the